Ugh, excuse me. All right. Definitely late to the party, but better late than never, I suppose. Let me just see if we are indeed live or not. Looks like we might be. We have our streamer bot running, but it seems to be not connected to something. It's not connected to Twitch. Why is it not connected to Twitch? Wait, why is it not connected to Twitch? What the fuck? It's not connected to the bot account. Oh, I see. Sup, Blue? Yo, staying a while to listen. Did you get the matchup spreadsheet data? I think, hold on. I know you sent something. But I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. But let me take a look right now. Oh, here we go. Yes, the lovely data. Yes. So this shows me something that I kind of feared, which was that most yellow decks, including Nami, Roshinante, and Luffy, have a huge win rate against Hancock. And this is something I already knew, actually. But I just feel like these decks aren't as prevalent. And I think this is still fairly even. I guess Roshinante has a bit of a winning, like, wins to Hancock, but that's also why I'm running Gravity Blades now. Nami, I just gotta hope I don't hit it, I guess. I don't know. Same thing with Luffy. I'm hoping like the changes with Roshinante make it easier. Or sorry, not with Roshinante, with Borstolo make it easier. But is this, how recent is this data though? If I can gander to figure that out. So this loses, yeah, look at that 20% win rate. That's fucking brutal. 20% win rate against Nami. Yeah, that's some bad matchups, man. I didn't know that it actually wins versus the new Bonnie though. Really? Why? I tried a match with my friend. It didn't work so well. For some reason, the multi chat is not going onto my OBS, and it's really fucking me up because I can't actually see what you're saying except for like in the chat view, which is weird. And I don't know why that's happening right now. I think there's something wrong with my streamer bot. Twitch. Why is this happening actually? So who has just like the batch? Oh, there we go. I can see it now in the multi chat. That's one. That's one a week to week update. So it's very recent data. Okay. On a week to week basis. Got it. Because I've been testing, not so much. I guess it was like mostly just our last testing, but this combo here is just so fucking good. Like I actually got to make this like more. I saw one of the prominent Twitter guys I follow has a deck list of Hancock, and it's using what was it using? It was using 2 Gravity Blades, 2 Red Rocks, I think 3 or 4 copies of this Please Save Me, and he's also running 2 copies of the 6 cost Rush Ace. And according to him, this is a way to actually bounce the blocker Roshinante and then rush into the leader's face. And then you just gotta hope that they have no other smaller blocker they can put down instead. So this ace, according to him, is like the way you can counter Borsalino. Because assuming you're playing against like Bonnie, or you're playing against like the other Luffy deck, or even like another Boa. If they put this down, it sucks a lot, but there's not a whole lot else that can put down that like would constitute as a blocker and like stop you from like taking the game. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm not sure if this is like actually viable or not, but this is just what his data was. And this guy seems to know a thing or two about the game. A lot of like the data that a lot of people count on comes from this guy. But what I really like so far, I think this is just so good. So I'm gonna try and test the numbers on this a bit. I'm still not sure if I want exactly this. I realize that I might want one more Perfume Femur because there's a lot of matchups where like if you can't get this last block, or if you can't like hit through the last set of blockers they have, it's pretty brutal. So this guy is opting to not run Kumas at all. Kuma's not even his deck list anymore, actually. I'm not sure if I'm ready to just drop Kuma. I'm not sure if that's the way to go. It worked for him, but I'm not really sure if dropping Kuma entirely for like things like Red Rocks are quite the way. We can try that, but I think I'm gonna try a couple of these first. He also only runs one Gloriosa. So he runs one Gloriosa, no Kumas, instead runs 2 Red Rocks, 2 Gravity Blades, and 2 of the Rush Aces. Don't really need a Kuma if you have Borsa, right? Yeah, technically you don't. I guess the reason you would want Kuma, or the reason why I thought I would still need Kuma, is if people still try to starve you. Because if they try to starve you, you actually can't play Borsa, because you have to have 2 life or less. Whereas with Kuma, you can just stack a life as much as you want to. So if you don't have Nami and then you have Borsa, you can't really use it besides just like playing a blocker down, which I think Kuma would be better to play in that case, or unless you're just dropping like one of these for 6, I don't know, or you could probably play, I guess this, I don't know. So I still feel like Kuma's good to have situationally. I believe I've seen all the stats so you could see if your favorite going first or second. I think you always want to go second with Boa though. I can't really think of a reason you'd want to go first. First, if you have to go first, I think Margaret into Nami is still your best play. And then from there, you can kind of do your Kumas or your Borsalinos or whatever. Is there a single matchup that would be better if you went second, or sorry, first? Where is this? Is this here? No. Here? Where am I looking at the... So yeah, I think going second... Oh, you actually get better going first against Kuzan. Interesting. And you actually... Wait, what leader is this? P11? What? Oh, there actually are a lot of decks you are better going first with. That's surprising. Second... First against Roger, interesting. No data against Luffy, okay. Vegapunk, you also lose terribly to Vegapunk, that's interesting. Huh. You like first more often with Boa? Interesting. Do you play the 2-drops, these guys? I feel like these really help set up your gameplay, so for me I always like going second because of that. But I guess we'll test and see. It is interesting to hear what other people have to say. Pudding. Actually, I don't know. Because like, assuming you don't, okay, so this is kind of bad, so I would mulligan this. But assuming you have this into this, like I always feel like second's better. But I guess we'll see. I guess there are situations where it might be better to go first. Sometimes it's better to take away your opponent's curve. Yeah, exactly. So I'll take bottom life, put this up, and turn. We have a lot of Borsas, but we can't use that yet. I mean, we'll just take this and use the trigger. Hopefully we'll draw something to play on 4. If we don't, that sucks. Viola flips their own life. Okay, interesting. So we actually have nothing to play on 4, so this kind of blows. Like we would legit just have nothing to play. That actually sucks a lot. So I guess we'll just go 7-7 here. I've actually never had such a, like, nothing to do on Fordon. You like having Nami on curve? Yeah, Nami on curve is also good, but you can't search Nami, which kind of makes it bad. So you kind of you're expected to have it. Okay, wow, that's a lot of fucking Borsalinos. But I guess you're right. Like in this case, we actually just don't even need Kumas. Like Kuma's the card I just feel like it's okay to trash here. You're right. And then we can finally, we have enough Amazon cards to play with our, what's it called? Our Gorgon Sissies. Just Katakuri. Okay, that's kind of bad for us. And then we can do this to reveal these. Okay, so we can do a 6, 6. 6, 6, 6. This has no... I think we can just do this. Because I don't think he has that many 2Ks. Oh my god, holy shit. He just had all the 2Ks. That's all he has is 2Ks. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see, so he's got 8. So he's got his Katakuri. We can't Gravity Blade the Katakuri, unfortunately. But we can do that. We can reveal these. Let's see here. I could stack, but I would like to save the stack for if we find the that one card that lets me put the guy in 7, 7. I guess we could technically do a bunch of 6s and 7s. So you can only do one block here. Wow, he had a 2K again. That's insane. How many 2Ks? Okay, so we took that. I guess we don't really need to attack him, right? I mean, we can for free, but he just blocks it. If only those Kumas were Red Rock. Against Katakuri? I don't think you need it, though. I think that's a waste. Like, I actually feel like I don't need Red Rock. Like, when would I want to use Red Rock? Because I feel like it's just better if your opponent plays one big thing, it's just better to go wide, unless that big thing also makes it so that they, what's it called? Unless that Red Rock also makes it so that their leader is like plus 2K, like the recent Luffy, or, actually what else does that actually? I'm actually not even sure. So he's probably just gonna mom us here, right? I think we can still take this. That's perfect. I'll take that. Thank you. Such a broken trigger. Such a broken trigger. Oh my god. He doesn't even have mom. He doesn't even have it. He has another Katakuri. Oh, that's funny, dude. He has all these blockers, but he can't really do anything with it. Do we even need to play anything? We could play... No, we should play Boa here. We can play Boa. We'll remove this and play Boa. So, and then we'll have one Dawn active for the event anyway. That's why Borsa is so insane. Not just Borsa, but this event card is literally insane. And then we'll do this. And then we have just way more attacks than he can probably realistically deal with. And I think we just win the game here. Yeah. Yeah, like, I just don't think you need Red Rock, to be honest with you. I can see, like, why... Yeah, I could maybe see having one, to be honest. But, yeah, that as a trigger is insane. So I've been adding more of these just so you can naturally have it as a trigger. Because you got to keep in mind, the only time this isn't good is on your first life. assuming you have a Borsellino in trash, it'll always, like from third life down, it's so effective. That's what I like about Rusty. He typically wants first. Yeah. Does he? I thought like he has a good curve for like this, the 246. Thanks for the follow. Mahie Stories. How's it going? How's the snow? What's up, Franku? Snow's already gone. It was basically just snowing for one day. And like it had like residual snow that lasted for like legit one day. And then today it rained and then all the snow is gone. And now it's actually kind of warm today. And I think from tomorrow, the temperature goes up. Like it's 7 degrees now. Tomorrow's gonna be 11 and then 13 to 15. It's gonna be 17 degrees on Sunday. What the fuck? It's already fall. It's literally already fall. What the hell? Oh, or sorry, spring. Yeah, that's crazy. Figures. Jesus. Yeah, I mean that's a little insane. That's a little insane. So far I do think this bow is good. I don't really feel like I need Red Rock. I don't feel that matchup Ace would have helped us, but I am all understanding why we probably don't really need Kumas. He's going first, we're going second. We do have a way to plant Gorgon Sisters and we have a good 4 cost play, so we will keep this. So Rush Your Leader ability, oh, because he minuses the Dawn. Oh, so I see, he doesn't even need to play on curve. I understand, that makes sense. We took out a Gorgon Sisters to put up a Gorgon Sisters, it's kind of funny. He's gonna play yeah, I was gonna say Igara Papa. Igara Papa reveals Chakapel. I'm interested to see how this new what's her name plays. Vivi plays. Okay, we do have this. This is actually really good because we kind of want, actually, I mean, we can literally just place it exactly how it was. An attack. Again, we're just gonna attack Igaram here. Sorry, Igara Papa, we can't let you survive too long. Let's see if he got his perfect curve. He almost does. I mean, this could have been the other Nami, but I mean, this is still really good. Still very good for our bro here. We will take this. And then we have Borsa. We take this. Opponent takes life. We reveal 3 cards. We put these up. Do we need to... Okay, we don't have another Nami, so I guess we can just attack into this, right? So we can do 6, 7, 7. Oh wait, it should have been 7, 7, 7. What am I doing? I don't even need this extra Dawn, to be honest. I guess we can keep 1 up for this in case we need it. Now we just need a pudding. Sup, Skyro? Today is National Spray Canadian with Lysol Day. Why? How? I'm interested. It's interesting that he chose the Nami to get rid of here. You're going to 0 life, aren't you? Yeah. Interesting. But I guess I have no way to get rid of his, Oh, okay, so we can already Tasquazar here, right? If we use Borsellino as a blocker, so we can do this. So we're going to take the bottom life and then put this up. And then we're going to put Borsa here to gain a life. And then we can attach Dawn here and attack. Okay, he's getting rid of a card for that. Getting rid of a card for this. Okay. I'll be on 3 Dawn. Yeah, I'll be on 3 Dawn, then Dawn minus and play a 4-cost Law with 2 Dawn. Ramp back to 3. It's Dawn. It's awesome. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Did he trash that? He did. Wait, no, what? Did he bounce it? What happened to my Borsellino? I thought I had a Borsellino. Did I not? Did he bottom deck it? No, wait. He did bounce it, right? Okay, so we have that. We do need the Borsalino still. We can run this. And then we can pretty much just do this. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have anything to attack him with. And this is one of those situations where we really just need to have our Perfume Femur, and we just don't have it. We can trigger... Take bottom. We can put this up. And then we can resolve this. And we can resolve this, I think. Do we want to resolve another one though? I kind of want to keep him. Oh, you just let me win. Okay. I wonder why he just let us win though. He had 2 blockers and we didn't have our Gravity Blade. We still didn't get Gravity Blade. If we just had Gravity Blade, this also wouldn't be an issue. There's 2 in my deck, but we just couldn't find it for whatever reason. I think I was still focusing on playing Foxy in Evo 3 mana since it's a hard counter to Vivi. But wait, do people play Vivi? Jozu Bounce. Okay, Jozu Bounce into my hand, I see. So the other thing is we always have to make sure we have a Borsalino in trash. Sometimes that might mean countering with it, or it might mean blocking immediately with it. I'm not sure, but like this is just such a good combo that we just kind of needed to do that. I also want to try playing with the new Vivi. But I also don't think it's that strong, to be honest. But how's everybody doing? Sorry I'm late today. I was consoling a friend, kind of. Choose to go first. I'm going second. We have Gloriosa. We don't really... I'll still keep this, and I'm going to Gloriosa the Margaret on top, just so I don't have to spend... like trash a card to get her effect off and have no counter in hand. But we gotta think, if Kuma was something else, if Kuma was Red Rock or if Kuma was Ace, would it be better? Okay. So this is the deck my friend's playing, so it's good to see if it'll be any good. So they got the Zoro, right? Zoro being a 7 cost is just as out of range of Gravity Blade. Unfortunately. Already ended turn? He ended turn. Okay, so we just passed. That's fine though. We'll do this. We do have a Borsa. We kind of want to make sure we always have a Borsalino here. So I think we'll just do it like this. And we can keep this from our planting later. And we'll just attack into this. Bring it back! Meetings! Alright, Frankie, I got you. I got you, boy. I was about to start watching the Brave 2017 movie, but then I seen you went live. Yeah, sorry that I'm like late. I won't be on like super long today or anything like that either, so you don't have to like worry about that. But okay, so we'll play Nami here. Force the opponent to take a life. That's fine. Then we'll go 7 here. And then we'll leave this up so you can attack and take your own life if you really want to. Yeah, we'll take that. Use the trigger effect. Let's search for... Do you think we need Boas here to take the last bit of life? Probably not, right? Actually, I don't really know. Or do we need counter? We also do have a 2 cost here, so we could take the... Slave Arrow here as well. Might not be bad. And then we can actually, yeah, I guess we'll end up just trashing the Kuma. I guess you just don't need Kuma as much anymore, huh? Oh, he plays Beckman. Interesting. I didn't really expect the Beckman to come off there. And I guess now would actually have been a good time to play Kuma, so that kind of sucks for us a bit. So let's play Margaret. And then we'll take this, and then we'll trash... I guess we'll trash this, and then we can play this one. We have Gravity Blade. I don't think this guy really plays blockers, so I think we'll place these on the bottom. And then we'll go... We just go 6/6/6 here, yeah. Or maybe we can go, yeah, we can keep the one Dawn up, maybe. Really doesn't want us taking his life. Don't apologize. I'd rather watch and listen to OPTCD over anything, really? Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're here. Kieran seems to be expensive versus everything else you can use. Too bad Westerns doesn't get the second half of EVO4 until the release of the other one. Yeah. We kind of don't want to trigger out anything, right? So I guess we can just straight up just counter this. Do we have Gorgon yet? No, right? So we can just do this, I believe. We do have Gorgon though. I think I will just use this. And we'll bounce this back and just give ourselves 9 here. And then from next turn, we can just start using Boa, actually, like our actual big Boa. Then he goes 9 here. So this is where I'm okay to just take it. That's fine. Oh, shit. We don't have it, do we? Fuck. We don't have it. That sucks. But we do have Gloriosa to plant it again later if we need to. Okay. Yeah, Luigi drawing something for them is actually so strong. Okay. So I think what we'll want to do now is we actually will plant the Save Me. Maybe we should recover first. And then we'll plant the Save Me card. And we'll make sure that we use Borsalino to block immediately. If we can. I think we do have to take out Illugi here, otherwise he just keeps drawing cards for, oh, never mind, he has 2 of them. But never mind, we don't actually have to do that. So what we'll do then is we'll do 6, 6, 6, yeah, we'll do 6, 6, 6, 6. Just hope he doesn't have a ton of 2Ks. He's had so many 2Ks, but I think at some point he just has to run out of them. He just can't keep having 2Ks, I don't think. Okay, he's already to 0. Yeah, he didn't have any 2Ks left over. Okay, we end turn. We make sure we have to use Borsalino immediately. He might just like trash it again with like another Beckman or something. Man, I can't believe I'm relying so much on this combo now. It's just so good. And it makes opponents like severely underestimate how defensive you can now be. Because this was one of Hancock's biggest issues. Is like, now I have 3 life, but I have like maybe no thing in hand to protect myself. Now I have a blocker. The blocker dies, and I take a hit. No, this is fine. We'll just give you 2K. It's fine. Because we have to make sure that Borsalino does like takes a hit and like dies. And I think anything from now is going to be, unless he puts Dawn on these guys, which I think he's going to play Law next. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and if he attacks into this Nami, for example, oh wait, oh shit, no, I should have blocked with Borsalino here. Yeah, this is the better way to do it. So this is now plus whatever. Like, what is he planning here? Just going for all my dudes and then leaving himself open. I guess he must have a lot of blockers or something. No, like, what is he actually doing? Oh, but now I've revealed that we have Tasqueza. And we actually have the ability to plant another one. Oh wait, this is actually good. And then we can actually plant the top again if we need to. Yeah. You gonna attack into me again, boy? Like, he has no defensive guys, right? Doesn't he just lose? Yeah, he just loses, right? No blockers, right? Yeah, no blockers. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. But he can make his leader plus 10 for the battle. Yeah, he still loses. Okay. Yeah, that was a sweeping victory right there. What else could Kuma be? I wonder if there's like another nice trigger that could also be put in place of Kuma. Like, I really don't feel we need Red Rock, but I wonder if there's like another nice like trigger we can get out. For example, like Rindo or something. Like just some other body that can just come out on board so there's more consistency with it. If there's any deck match spreads you want, I can make sure to get it for you later, or what's current most winning deck list for reference. The other thing that might be like I'm not sure is like, what are people playing on Eastern, and then what are people in Japan playing could also be a difference, because I'm not sure what people are playing in Japan. Like I haven't been to a flagship in a while. Like Friday's gonna be my first one, and that's like even if I can just if I can even manage to get into the flagship. Okay, this time we don't have a nice setup and we don't really have a nice curve. I'm gonna mulligan this one. So we have Gloriosa into, we do have Tusquazar, so we can Gloriosa the Tusquaza later. We can also Gloriosa into Shakuyaku here if we don't find anything else. Okay, so we can Gloriosa into Shakuyaku, and then we can play Boa. Yeah, so we'll put Shakuyaku on top end turn. And then this guy, okay, so we can't remove any of his cards now because this lets you throw stuff in the trash, right? Yeah, trash the rest. Okay, so his leader effect's already online. So what do you choose? You chose Sengoku, okay. So we already got our first character trigger off, but Gravity Blade no longer being of any use to us against this specific deck. He chose, what did he get? And he got Ipa down. Okay, that sucks for us, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we're definitely, is this any good for us? We can use Hiyori to plant Tusquaza. I guess it's not bad. Yeah, we can do this maybe. And then we'll attack you here. We'll attack you here. And turn. Man, he's just doing all his searches. Lipa, he's got another Lipa. Another Lipa coming down. Okay, minusing us again. And then he'll have 6 into Shakuyaku. I think I'm okay with this, right? Yeah, I mean, if you really want to take your own life, that's fine. And then we'll give you... Oh shit, I didn't realize we have like no counter. Kind of sucks. Then we'll do this. Opponent takes a life. I'm fine with that. And then we'll go... should we get rid of this? Maybe, I guess we can try to if we can. And then we'll do... Oops. And then we'll do this. I guess we'll force the blocker out of him. Yeah, end turn. He'll just end up taking his own life anyway, doesn't matter. And then do we have anything to play with this? Yeah, we have Borsalino, but Borsalino we can't actually use unless he takes our life, which he's not, so I guess it doesn't help us. Oh, now it does. Perfect. So now if he attacks into our Nami, we can actually just play Borsalino down. We'll play Ran out. Then you can take your own life, totally fine. And then if you attack in the Nami here, I play Borsalino down. Oh, you... Okay, that kind of sucks, actually. Okay, so now we can play Borsa. Gain a life. And then we can actually use Hiyori to take bottom, and we'll put Tusquaza on top. And then we can attack into this. And then we'll attack into this. Okay. He has no hand cards. Okay, so we have to make sure we block with Borsalino here. Which, I mean, will be fine anyway, I think. And then for free, we can play out one of these guys. I'm going to take out Nami, which is also fine. So this I will trigger. And then we will block with Borsalino first. And then if he really wants to attack into our Margaret afterwards, that's really, you know, up to him. Okay, and then we'll block with Borsalino here just to make sure we have our Tasquaza alive. This one will resolve. We play this out. This searches. I keep forgetting that this reveals that we have Tasquaza though, which kind of sucks. And then we'll actually discard this. Yeah. Does he know it works that way? And he has to play a blocker, right? Okay, there's his blocker. I was gonna say, if he doesn't have a blocker, he's just completely fucked. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we do have another Tasquaza, so we can do that here. And then we can, I guess we could just force him to go to like 0 or whatever, right? We can go like 4-4 here. Or we should go this and then the other one. Yeah, and then we can do this to bring him to 0. The issue with this is he's not gonna mind, he's not gonna mind going to 0 actually. Because if he attacks into this, he'll go to 0 anyway. So I think we can actually just go ahead and kill this maybe so he can't attack our actives. Yeah, let's just hit this. Okay. End turn. Borsal's gonna be the most hated card to come soon. I think it already, I mean, people hate yellow already, right? I mean, it's like not a mystery. Well, I don't need this, that's for sure. Okay, so he draws a card with this. Then I think we're gonna resolve this. It's so broken. It's so broken, actually. And then does this attack one of our dudes? I'm actually not sure. Okay, he's got this again. So we don't have... And then we'll use this. Show these. And then we'll do 6. 6. But I don't think we can survive the rest of these hits if they all go to us though. But I think I actually have to like just try to go for it here. Okay. Let's see if we can end the game here. Personally, I love yellow and especially yellow mirror matches. It's hilarious seeing how we play around triggers and such. I mean, basically it's just like, you got to get your things at trash. I really hate fighting against yellow personally. Let's see here. It sucks not having a 2K though. I think he can probably math out the lethal here. If he puts like 5-5, actually it'll be like 10K. So this, if I can counter us out, I can actually. That really sucks. Yeah. I think he just wins actually. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, no 2Ks. Damn. We just got beat by Kobe. What did we do wrong here? Did we do anything wrong? These cards just, he just draws a lot of cards with this new card. So this card's actually very, very good. What else could we have done here? Do you think there was a world where it would have been better to not play this and to play something else? I mean, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Dawn, and he lost a life. So compared to the 5 Dawn, we would have had extra. I don't know. Yeah, we just did not have a lot of counter there, unfortunately. And then Gravity Blade just doesn't work. Kobe stocks rising. Yeah, Kobe's pretty good, man. Like me and my coworker, we actually played a game of Kobe versus what was I playing? Shirahoshi. I'll say that it's honestly like it's like the worst matchup for Shirahoshi because Shirahoshi really relies on the 2 costs. Is it 3? Yeah, the 2 cost Shirahoshi, the 0 attack one that buffs all your guys and removes them, like stops them from being removed. And if that gets attacked into, which with Kobe you obviously can, it just makes your deck significantly worse. Could have went for game over playing 9 costs, so could have killed him if we had 5 more Dawn. But could we have? Because he would have had 1 more life, and he still had a blocker. And he had 3k counter in hand. So it would, like, the assumption would be that 1 life is worth more than the 2k counter that he would, like the extra 2 to 3k counter he would have needed for that life to be like defended, I guess. The hell do we do here? We actually have nothing to play. That really sucks. I guess we can just do this and then we'll just play Nami next turn. Yellow feels like it's either the best or the worst color, but I gotta stay loyal to the only color with playable Kuma cards. Yeah, fucking Kuma's so actually, well, no, I guess never mind. I was gonna say blue has Kuma, but blue actually has Pacifista, which is very much different. So we just gotta go to 7Ks instead of 6s, which would take 2 cards each time, right? So would beat him just based off cards in hand. I think so. And yeah, maybe that was the play. Maybe that was the play, y'all. And we just done goofed. I don't think we need to bounce Shirahoshi, or sorry, Hiyori yet, so. Oh, this thing's at 7k? Damn, okay. But we still got a 2k out of him. That's pretty good. Still getting a 2k out of him is not bad. I'm guessing he's just going to Gravity Blade us, though, which really fucking sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have a really bad time against Sanji. Unfortunately. We don't even have anything to play here. Like, what do we have? We have this, and then we have this. And we literally just like search nothing off this. So bad. Okay, this. We will need this. So, and we will probably actually need our 9 costs. What don't we need here? The Quasar card? Because we don't have Borsellino? Next we're at, nah, actually I think we don't need this one. And then we can pop this on. And then this is going to be blocked immediately, but whatever, it's fine. If we go the Boa route, we just couldn't attack with Borsa. I see. And then that way we could have stayed alive. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? We actually have no counters, which sucks. Oh, this guy's cost is plus. That sucks, actually. Always, if you're charged 4 more events, this gains +2, 7. Yeah, just get rid of it. It's fine. Even though it already taxed, that kind of sucks, but whatever. It's fine. I think if we bottom deck Reiju, it's a bit harder for them to keep playing Reiju. I feel like Kuma will be a red-yellow leader when he drops, being Revolution Army and AK types. I believe it. I can see that. We're already running quite low on defenses here. I'm not ready for the UP match, Sanji solitaire games. Yeah, I never even know what he's doing half the time. It's a deck I want to try out, but I really just don't even know what's going on. It's always just like play a ton of events, play something random. Like you don't even know what's really happening. And like, yeah, the Raging Tiger. Oh man, that's so annoying. So like, I think we are basically going to have to rely on playing these and like hoping our opponent just can't do like anything about it later. I think we will have to just swing into this and then he just blocks for free. That's fine. But we got to keep this up, I think. I think the only way we win this is like he'll probably just like red rock this later. And then we're just going to have to go all in afterwards, I think. I don't think there's a whole lot else we can do about it if all our stuff just keeps getting removed and there's nothing we can do about it. Spam events, play rage use, spam removal events. Yeah, I mean, that's the game. That's the game. Okay, I'm going to play this though. Bounce this, defend that. And then defend this. Yeah, and then red rocks it. Okay, that's actually interesting. So now I don't know if we can lose. Can we? Actually, maybe we can. And then we'll keep the Tasquazar up, actually. So all we need to do is play one Perfume Femur, and then we win, I think, later on. He does play one of his Giganto, so we know we had Giganto, of course. Okay, then this is fine. Then we just end. EP Sanji as a deck makes me want to tech 2 cost Hoshi into the deck. Yeah, I mean, like, there's all these cards that just say you can't really balance anything against our cards, right? I guess it'll depend on how prevalent or yeah, like this Sanji becomes. I know Sanji is going up in the ranks, so some people have been calling Sanji like a S tier deck. So got to be careful. And we can block one of the blockers. The question is he going to give us one of these blockers or not? Sanji and Gravity Blade are why I tech 5 cost Virgo into Roshinante. Oh, yeah, I guess you could play that, couldn't you? Oh, we have the Borsalino now, though. That's interesting. Yeah, you do have Virgo. You're right. Okay, so he does. So that's one of the red rocks. Okay, so he did get rid of one of them, which is understandable. But he only has one Dawn now, which is interesting. Okay, and then we will use this. But I think he can just win, right? Like, he probably has enough damage if he just goes all in right now. Yeah. Okay, actually, no, he can't kill us, even if he goes all in now. Okay, so he does. So he just assumes that we have the event. We do have the event, so we just win. But see, this is why maybe it's okay just to have one of the event, because I think sometimes they just assume that you have it regardless. Speaking of Virgo, I'm still curious why Dolphy never won any events. Dolphy, I don't know. Like, whenever I play Dolphy, I don't do very well with him. He's very hard to play. Really helps with the Dawn minus as well. You want to have Dawn minus? Virgo, huh? Yeah, I guess if you have the chance to play Virgo, it's good, right? Do you have a way to search Virgo, though? I guess not. Because everything is like just laws in the deck, right? And you have to play Virgo at full cost. So I guess there is some trades for it. And he's also a brick. And I think that deck already has a lot of bricks, right? I'm not sure. But I can actually see that being like a pretty good thing, though. Because I do think, at least like for me, I can speak personally. I added Gravity Blades because I think it's better. Is this good? I don't think it's very good, but I think we'll keep it anyway. Because I want to scare them with my Glorioses in turn. But we have no four cost or 4 Dawn play, unfortunately. We can take this. Wait, what? Why do I have 2 slave arrows? Why do I have 2 slave arrows right now? Let's see here. I don't think I need the pudding actually, so this is fine. No trigger. You can't play your triggers like I did. Dang, if only we were going first. Why would we want to go first? We can't play Borsalino on 5. He's not going to take our life. But what we can do is play Kuma on 6. We can't bounce though, unfortunately. So I think the trigger we planted, we have to take. Wait, never mind. He's letting us do it. That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't expect that one. And then we have to trash something. So I think we will trash the Borsalino to play. Oh, I don't know. I mean, we have this now, right? What do we trash? Unless, like, we make him block us. Oh, what do we get rid of here? This is actually really tough. This is actually very tough. I actually don't know what to get rid of here. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, we have Gravity Blade, which is actually very good into this matchup. Actually, this is perfect because we can swing 6s, but then he can attack our board, so that's also kind of bad. So I think we'll just not attack here. And what we'll do is we'll throw Borsalino down, and we'll actually trash the other Gloriosa to get it done. And then we just end turn, I think. Oh, I should have attacked with leader at least, but this is fine, I think. So if he drops his own Borsalino or something that's less than, if it's not Kuma, we can just Gravity Blade him. I noticed you do the triggers of your effects before drawing with Boa. Is that purposeful? No. It's just what I do. Okay, I'm gonna keep Perfume Femur. I don't really think about it because I don't think it really makes a difference unless you know what's on your deck. Like, I guess if you stacked your deck, then you could think about what you want to do. That's interesting. He fucking red rocked my Kuma. That's interesting. Okay, so what we can do here is, what can we do here actually? We can go 5/5/5. We can Hiyori here. 5/5/5. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, so he's not gonna be able to block us. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he takes that, which means we can now stack our, let's take the bottom, put this on top. And then we can actually just play Margaret out to grab, I guess we'll grab our own blocker one. I think that'll be good actually. And then we can trash. This is really, I don't want to trash any of these. I don't want to trash Gravity Blade because I think we will need it actually. I'm actually going to trash Borsalino, I think. This sucks actually. Yeah. So now I know we have one in trash at least. Okay, and then we're gonna go 7 here. No triggers. Oh, he uses that to draw a card. Interesting. Let's see if he's already going for his 9. It'd be funny if this is the one game where like Boa just has no small guys to play and I have nothing I can use Gravity Blade with. I probably should have maybe countered that at least a little bit. Yeah, because now you can just do this, which I'm kind of okay with. And then we're going to play here for 7. Okay, he plays his own Borsalino. Okay. And then he plays a Hiyori here. Does he have any Borsalinos in trash? He doesn't. So I can actually bottom deck his Borsalinos here, which would be good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. He probably did not like that very much. I have my own Borsalino there, right? Yeah, so I do. So I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom and then put this on top and then do 5. And then if he doesn't want to take this, we'll know it's because, oh, so now he has the Borsalino. I see. So now he has one. So he will take this. It's going to be Tasquazar. He's going to put that down and get a life. Yep. Totally understandable. Got it. Got it. So he's got his 9 boa. Okay. Then we lost our thing here, unfortunately. So we can play this, gain a life, and then we'll play Hiyori out here. Take top life, put this here. We'll do this. Put these down. And then we'll go 7. We have another Borsalino, right? No, we don't. So we'll have to make sure that we blog with our own Borsalino here. Okay, never mind. He actually just took it out for us, so we don't have to worry about it. We'll see if he takes out our Gorgon Sisters. And if he does, it depends if he does. Okay, so I'm assuming he's going to heal himself here. Somehow. Okay, let's got that down. Then he goes. Okay, so he has a Borsalino. I see. He's got his own Borsa, another Borsa. No, he doesn't. So he's not recovering life this turn. Okay, interesting. This is good data to have. Do you think he can take 15? Sorry, little bro. He can probably stop this though. Okay, he did. Okay, so we can put down. That kind of sucks. He didn't have it. Oh, that's kind of funny. GG. That was a tough matchup. I think I would have lost if I let it go another turn, so I just had to rely that he didn't have anything. Was there a thought there going 8 at the Boa blocker and then playing Borsa to gain the life back? Was there a thought? Do you mean like would I have thought to do that? Actually, I don't even remember the turn. I just really wanted to Gravity Blade the first one. The second one, I knew he was just going to leave standing anyway. Okay, so we were able to beat that. We had the double Tasquazar trigger. Man, that is so good. The Tasquazar are so good. But I thought I changed it to 3. So why did I have 2? Okay, I didn't save it. I see. I didn't save it. Though I guess like it's been okay just having 2. And this we've still had this every time we've needed it so far. I'm just worried that there'll be a couple of games where like we just won't have it when we need it. That's kind of something I'm worried about. Fuck, it's another boa. I don't want to deal with boa. Okay, we have this into this into this. I mean, this is kind of perfect. I can't not keep this. But I know boa doesn't let us have our triggers. I mean, all we can do is like doing this will scare them off from attacking us. So yeah, he's just not going to do anything. That's just fine. What we don't have though is the Nami, which I kind of want the Nami, but we also want to have at least 1 Borsa so that everything kind of remains live. So I think we'll do this. No triggers. Sucks. You couldn't plant your trigger, buddy. Yeah, there's the Nami. That's fine though. That's totally fine though. And then we have our Borsa, but we can't play Borsa, unfortunately. So what we can do instead is probably better just to do this. Place these on bottom. We don't need these. And then we'll just do this into here. Oh, we got a Margaret trigger. And he got... What do you get with Margaret? We revealed the 9 cost. Okay. And then he got rid of the Nami. Wait, does he not want to play another Nami here? Rushy runs. Run cost sugar. I can search Don Quixote Pirate. Oh, you mean for Virgo? Man, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you, bruh. See if he attacks with the Nami or not. Okay, so he got his Borsalino. Okay, now he's gonna attack. Does not attack. Okay, interesting. Okay, we can play our Kuma here, which is fine. And then we can get rid of our Nami. And then we can attack 7 here. Okay, and then we have our 9 Boa. You don't have Gravity Blade though, kind of sucks. He got rid of his Nami. I mean, he can play his 9 Boa, then I can play my 9 Boa. Curious what he's gonna do here. I answered earlier. Oh, I glanced over it. Sorry. My bad. No trigger. That sucks. There's a trigger. We can get that. We can search this to get a 2k back. I think that's probably our best bet. And then we can trash. What can we trash? This. Because now we have Tasquazar. That's really good. Okay. Tasquazar! Which means our best turn is probably just going to be a lot of pressure here and then planting this. Because now he has to play the 9 cost, right? Oh, he's not. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Does he swing with his Borsalino? That's what I'm curious about. So now we have to find our unblockable event, I believe. I also work with my hands. Can't always type. That's fair. That's fair. I understand. You're working now? Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you when you're at work. Then he's got another Borsalino. Okay, so he's just stacking his Borses. Okay, I think it might be in my best interest. Does he have any Borses in his trash? No. I think I'm okay if he does that, though. just want to get rid of that. And then we want to plant. We have our own Boursa and trash, right? We do. So we can plant. We can plant this. Fuck, we actually had another one on the last bit of our life. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. here in the USA. I build cranes. You build cranes? That's pretty sick. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Ooh, he triggered out of Margaret. He triggered out of Margaret. To get, what? To get a Margaret, and then he threw away Margaret. Okay. It's interesting, I suppose. So we kind of actually do want to make sure we get, but will he let us do it is what I'm curious about. Because I think this Margaret's just, we kind of have to do this, unfortunately. Because otherwise he can take our Margaret for free. We have to punish him. Okay, and then we'll end here. Because I'm assuming he's just going to play the 9 cost and we lose our trigger. And then he gets a life, which is actually pretty smart for him. Yeah. That actually really sucks. And we have like no counter at all, actually. He could actually just win the game right now. And we just lose. So actually not keeping this active was a very bad idea. We actually can't use, yeah, we just have literally no counter at all. That sucks. He had the counter, so he did have this. Did he have another 9 to play? He didn't. So that kind of sucks. Would it have been better for us to just start playing R9 cost first? I'm not sure. But yeah, he definitely had the better of us there. He had the Nami, and we did not. I guess like Nami's very important in this matchup. But yeah, I'll probably just play like 12:30 today and then call it there. Because I can't stream for too late. But I know I did start late though. And I don't really just keep playing against this guy though. Just go second, we'll go first, I believe, yeah. And then we'll just end this. And then we have 2 Namis. I mean, we have a pretty good start here, to be honest. We have nothing that we can play though. We just end turn. And we'll have Nami into Nami. Which is pretty good, I suppose. And then we have Nami here. And then we can swing here. Yeah, Gravity Blade pretty good, man. Gravity Blade pretty good. I guess we just made our other Nami offline though, unfortunately. But now we have our Boursa online, which is pretty good for us. Yeah, he Borsas as well. So we'll also Boursa. And then we'll do 666, I think. But I guess we could have Nami'd there, actually. It might have been better to Nami there. Oh, we can actually do 667. Because this allows us to put a Dawn on our leader. Ooh, Rayleigh trigger, nice. Okay. So he's playing Rayleighs still, interesting. Probably playing Rayleighs over Kuma's. It's funny how Kuma is just like not considered a good card anymore. What is this? Oh, the Searcher Gloriosa. To find the Shakuyaku, that's not bad. Then he plays the Gorgon Sissies. It's not bad. Okay, so he has the 9 costs, and then he has some 2Ks. Okay. He has his own 9 costs. he gonna swing with his blocker? That's fine. I'm fine with this. And then we have 9, yeah. Let's see what he does here. If he takes it, then we can probably play this. We'll just probably play this one into this one, maybe. Okay. And we'll just play this. Turn. Okay, so he just does the same thing. It's fine. It's understandable. So he has another 9 cost. That kind of sucks for us. Yeah, we have like no 2Ks, huh? There's our 2K. There's a 2K. 6. I guess we can grab another 2K here. We can trash, yeah. Like why do we get trash the Nami here? We won't need it. Okay, so what we can do here is we do have our own 9 cost. So what we can do is go 5. I think we're just gonna kind of out card advantage him this time. He score against the seeing, okay. Okay, and then he's probably gonna block this one, yeah. Yeah, okay, so now he has to play some blockers down. We have a lot of life recovery. We can force another blocker. We can basically do Borsalino into a 4-cost Boa here, and it's like not that bad for us. We can defend all these. I guess I'll probably swing this into this because there's no reason for him not to. He has no life right now. And the fact that he's not using this, what is he going to do if he's not using this? So is he going to use his 10k to kill this or not? He is. Okay, that's fine. He does his... Okay, so you just lose then, right? Okay, interesting. Okay. So this time he got completely wrecked. I guess going first was actually better for us there, but that's because we led with Nami, which is very, very good for us. We just completely smoked that game, and our last 2 cards were pudding. Those would have been some bad triggers. Yikes. So I am learning. Yeah, Gravity Blade is actually very good. I'm actually very happy we have Gravity Blade in the deck. This saved me from having to deal with a 4-cost Boa, which is really nice. And it's actually very good into other decks. I don't think Red Rock's so necessary. I would even consider maybe even putting Gravity Blade to 3 and maybe even like dropping Akuma, to be honest. Like Gravity Blade is actually so good. I'm realizing in a lot of like our hard matchups, I think Gravity Blade helps with. But in that case, like we put, no, I guess Akuma 2 is fine, right? And then Gravity Blade. Man, I never would have thought Gravity Blade, or sorry, Akuma would just not be like something you'd even need in the deck anymore. That's actually insane. But I do think you need it like significantly less than you used to, with Borsalinos being a thing. We definitely go second here. And we have a Nami. So I think we're keeping this because we have the Nami. There's nothing. And we have our Perfume Femur, which is one of our win cons. So this is actually really good, I think, to keep. Ooh, we trashed one of his event cards. He got Saturn. Interesting. We don't have anything to do on this turn though, so we just end. And we can force a life down with this. We can force a life down with this. Red Rock is mostly for Roger or Ace or like Dragon and Sabo. Yeah, but I even feel like against Sabo, you would want to, yikes. Against Sabo, you would just want to go wide and just like hit him anyway. Like you wouldn't even care about it. And the same thing with Ace. Like you wouldn't want to Red Rock the new guy. You'd want to have a bunch of like, you just want to hit with like a bunch of 7s or something, or a bunch of like 8s or 6s. Like, I don't even know, man. Like in my experience, you just don't need Red Rock in those matchups, to be honest. I don't want to reveal I have this, but I want to have the extra pressure. So now he knows that I have the Perfume Femur, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But if we can force a life here, we can force another life with Nami, and then we can force another life. Shit. Fuck, man. Yeah, there should have been a Dawn on here. This is really dumb. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Good. And then next turn, we can force a life with Nami, and then we can force a life with blocking with this, or even just having this KO'd. Which is actually very good for us. And then we actually have a putting into a Perfume, so we have like the legit perfect endgame for everything here. I think this is fine, actually. Okay, we don't have another trigger, unfortunately. Siegs, how you doing today? Today, I'm a little bit sleepy. Today was like a really sleepy day here. It was like a rainy day in Japan. And then today was actually a holiday. But I didn't end up doing a lot of the video creation and editing I was kind of planning to do. Okay, what did we show last time? I think it was this, and this. But yeah, I can't complain. How y'all doing? And we can go 7-7 here. I don't have any events, right? Yeah, so we can actually just go 7-7 here. Then we have to force him to like lose all his hand cards or lose all his events. Damn, dude. Is it even worth it to just swing with this even? Maybe. Like he'll have no hand cards. This is kind of funny. What's he got? He'll be at 8 Dawn. And we can basically drop a couple more anyway. They'll like force his life down. Oh god. He's not having a good time, is he? Then from here we can play Boris's. Borsa. That's what Borsalino sounds like. Yeah, he just gave up. Damn, that's fucked up. I don't think I've ever wrecked an emu so handily. I guess I do got to keep in mind though that like there are certain matches where Gravity Blade just will not work at all. So maybe this is why I only need 2. We'll see. I have seen other decks run 4 events total with 2 Red Rocks, 2 Gravity Blades. I feel like, yeah, I don't really feel like I need Red Rock anymore. I'm doing good today. How has the EB04 release been in Japan? I mean, I'm just kind of testing with it now. We're keeping this because we have Hiyori into Gorgon Sisters, and then we have Hancock. We basically have like a really perfect curve, and then we can deal with all his shit with this and this. This is actually really good. But yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. I haven't been into any tournaments yet. I'm actually practicing for my flagship on Friday, so that's why I'm doing all this testing right now. So he's just giving us the Gorgon Sisters. Like he just doesn't give a fuck, right? Oh, this is Banish. I see. That's very bad. I see the problem here. Okay. Then we will do this. I don't think we need Kuma. Do we? Maybe we do. I don't think we need Pudding. We have Gloriosa, but we don't have what's it called? the Borsalino, so it's no good. What if he has another Onami for banishing? That'd be kind of crazy, actually. But yeah, EBO4 has, with it, has made a lot of decks viable to play again, which is really nice to see. Like, I actually really like that. Okay, so hog back. We can do this. We can search. I think we're just kind of gonna go like 9 boas here. I think we'll just like just chain 9 boas maybe. I think we'll get rid of this, unfortunately, and then we'll let's do 7 here. Wow. Okay, interesting. That was an interesting proposition there. And then next turn, whatever he plays, we can just actually, maybe we should have kept that just in case he has banish or something. And then we can actually use Gravity Blade. So this is like a matchup that like Gravity Blade is very good against because he has all these like on KO you can do this dumb stuff. No thoughts of going back to Ace? I've actually, okay, so I did a stream on Monday because I was actually like thinking about, okay, this is fine. Okay, so we got this, we trigger this. We have 2 Gravity Blades. This is fucking crazy. This poor guy. Unfortunately, we can't actually stop any of these attacks. And we have nothing from trash to play here. So I'm gonna go ahead and Gravity Blade these. And then we'll go ahead and reveal these to give Dawn to these. And then we'll do 6, 6, 6, I think. But yeah, Ace wasn't nearly as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Wow, he actually just made him take his own life there. That's interesting. I can maybe just win the game here. I don't think he expected to lose his last life. Okay, so now he has no hand cards. But yeah, Ace just has too many weaknesses. Like, I think being, like, having to lose your hand cards. Wait, having to lose your life from things like Boa or just like other yellow cards doing this to you, like other yellow decks doing this to you, is really bad. Okay, he just lost. Yeah, he just kind of made himself lose, unfortunately. And again, Gravity Blade just doing work. If you put any blockers down, they just be gone. I could just bottom deck both of these anyway. Doesn't even matter. Gravity Blade, pretty good. Yeah, so I'd say Ace is like better now with Zoro, I guess, but I don't think it really fixes any of the issues that he really has. Yeah, and like a lot of decks, like if you think of a lot of the top decks right now, Boa eats his life and just hits him with an unblockable swing. Green, like Mihawk, just rests all his new gates and he can't even use them. What else is there? What's like another really top deck right now? Oh yeah, there's like blue purple Luffy is still very prevalent in Japan, and that just completely shits all over Ace. And any yellow deck, and there's a lot of yellow decks that are popular now. Any yellow deck can trash life, and that is also just super weak to, like, Ace is just super weak against that. It's like the new Bonnie leader, the new Luffy, the yellow Luffy leader. So just like, and then like Emu is still very, very hard to fight against because now you basically have less survivability against Emu because you basically have less Rogers now, and you have like you basically got rid of 9 gate. So like all these things that let you win against Emu are now like worse. So it's actually hard to win against Emu now. So there's just like a lot of decks that are like top right now that just kind of just shit all over Ace. Unfortunately, it's still a fairly strong deck, but there's just so many weaknesses it has. Oh yeah, blue purple Luffy is now getting a lot stronger. Blue purple Luffy can just constantly red rock your leader, or like Gravity Blade your Marcos. That's another leader that's like getting more and more popular. So like the decks that are just getting more popular are decks that can just beat Ace. Like look, okay, if we just take a look here. So here's like recent flagship winners. Okay, I think I could beat Kobe. Mirror match. Beats Ace. Shirahoshi I haven't tried. Beats Ace. Depends on the build, but can also beat Ace if you're playing the Shushi still. I'm not sure if they're playing Stushis. Still, okay, play Stushis, beats Ace. Beats Ace, takes his life, beats Ace, takes his life and Red Rocks, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, mirror match, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, beats like maybe Roshinante is like, okay. Beats Ace, beats Ace, beats Ace, Shirahoshi, I don't really know. Like there's so many decks that just beats Ace. Once Red Rock dies, Ace will rise again. You'd think so, except for a card called Round Table, which people are already playing, actually. Also, I gave you the data sheet on Ace. Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so I love Ace. I love Newgate. Like, I love playing Ace because of Newgate, but I feel like right now, there's just too many things that beat Ace. Ace was only strong in OP13 because Emu was the best deck, and if you built Ace a specific way, you could have a pretty good chance against Emu. And most other things because they were trying to fight Emu, except for Zoro. But like, there's so many decks now that just kind of just beat Ace, I feel, unfortunately. Round Table dies also, does it? Do we lose Round Table also? I guess we would, right? Round Table is also an old card, isn't it? In that case, yeah. In that case, once rotation happens, maybe Ace can have like a rise again, because a lot of the cards that would just beat that. Yeah, I guess it's one of the old ones, right? This is OP1. Yeah, you're right. We would lose this card. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I guess Ace would still have a chance, I think. But I do think it requires those things having to be gone. But like, yeah, I tried a few games on Monday with Ace. I think I won like 50. It was like 50-50. And then I switched to this Boa build. And I lost on Monday. I only lost one match, and it was the Roshinante. And that was before I put in my Gravity Blades. And then today we lost to, what, another Boa? Yeah, so I feel like Boa's pretty good. And I think we only lost once today, too. And it was just to another Boa. Chose to go first. We're going second. We do... Gravity Blade. This might be okay, and we just kind of forgo this. I think this is okay. We'll try and see how this goes. I actually don't know how New Smoker is. I think Smoker has one of the cards that we really would want to Gravity Blade, or sorry, to Red Rock, and we don't have Red Rock in this build. The new card for Smoker is Tashigi Smoker. It's an 8 cost 8k rush card that makes your leader, your Navy leader, plus 2k on your bonus turn. So we're gonna have a bad time. Is he just going 3 on to Virgo here? Well, back to work. Have a good day, dude. Yeah, I'll be leaving soon anyway, but thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Smoke around's anti-removal. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess he does, but I kind of like hope that I mean, in this case it didn't work, obviously, but I just kind of hope they're like, oh, it's a Hancock. They don't really run any removal cards. They're just looking for triggers, so it's probably okay for me to not have to like waste my 2k. But he does not think so, so I guess our Gravity Blades are now worthless, unfortunately. Good thing we have a Hancock ready for this, but I think he could probably has like ways to rest this. I think green's just a really good color in general right now. And I saw there was like an unironic flagship winner for Shirahoshi, so I think Shirahoshi might be still good to mess around with. Do they have anything I wasn't running? They have 1 Borsalino, 2 Shanks. Okay, so they were running 2 of the Shanks card. Interesting. And they're running more 2Ks than I was. Wait, no, they weren't. They're just not running the Tori. Oh, sorry, this is on me. Sorry, I didn't see this attack going through. I think you can actually grab Blade the 3 cost Tashigi. Yeah, I can grab Blade it by itself, but that's obviously not worth the grab Blade. I think. Yeah, that's fine. So we can play Nami here. Nami's a good play. Opponent takes life. We swing 7. And then we'll keep this up so we can have a way to avoid the smoker hit. Okay. And then from next turn, we can play either Kuma or Borsalino, depending on what happens to us. If it's any other character other than his, yeah, it's green though, right? I can get rid of his red ones. Yeah, if it has to be a green character. I don't know if he plays any red ones, to be honest, but assuming he might, we can do something about it. I'm guessing he's going to put a Dawn on Tashigi here. Do you think he will? Do you think he'll put a Dawn on Tashigi and swing? That'd be kind of funny if he did. Okay, so this one, we will, of course, make him just take his own life here. It's fine. Okay, he plays the Bonnie. And what does this do? So you just got a bunch of Dawn active. You got 5 Dawn active. And then plays another smoker. Okay, that's kind of bad for us. And we can't remove the blocker. So this is just kind of something that's in our way, unfortunately. X-Drake will be tough once those are both out. Yeah, X-Drake is also something not great. So we'll trash one of the Gravity Blades. We obviously don't need it. And then we'll swing 6, 7, I guess. Okay. I guess the one good thing is he's running out of cards. And we still have plenty to go around. What sucks for us is we basically have to take these smoker hits. We can block 1. That's about it. I don't even know if that was worth 2k. Yeah, this one, oh, it was just a Gravity Blade, and that's fine. Though that Gravity Blade trigger could have hit the Tashigi and making this Gravity Blade live. Ah, fuck. Could you imagine how good that would have been? I need another 4-cost blocker, man. Yeah, these smokers are gonna like dwindle me down. It's gonna suck a lot. I might even be forced to play Borsalino here just to have like a blocker to do something about this. Yeah, this Tashigi's really fucking with me. This trigger would have saved us, dude. Virgo. Yeah, smoker. Yeah, banish. Obviously very bad against yellow. This is also a good card. Yeah. This fucking sucks, actually. Now he has so many blockers. It's so annoying. Okay, so we basically are just going to play this, right? So we need 4. So we can do 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9. And then we can do 9. Yeah, 9, 9. We can do 9, 10, actually. Doom, 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 doom. And then we can do this. Ah, this is not what we need. We need the unblockable cards. Oh, he took it. Interesting. Okay. So maybe he thinks we already have the unblockable card in our hand. X-Drake will be a tough one once those are both. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Sorry. Already said that one. All All right, so can we find our unblockable event card? Probably not. We'll probably see it get trashed, unfortunately for us. Yeah, these smokers are no fun. Banish is not the funnest thing. He could probably just kill us now. Actually, no, we have this. If he has a way to rest this, which he does with, yeah, with Lolbeppo. Okay, that works. Yeah, now we're fucked. Because you can put a bunch of Dawn active, right? So this plus this. So 3 Dawn active. He could probably swing, and then he's just like 7, 7, 7. Yeah, exactly what I thought. There's our Perfume Femur right in the trash. Yeah, get fucked. And then a Margit, another trigger that we would have needed. And then he's going for Boa here. Yeah. And we have... So what we can do is we can Gravity Blade the chopper. But if we do, then we only have 10k and he's at 7. And we know he has an event that can already prevent that. So I think we just lose. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do here, unfortunately. He just kept finding the blockers and we just can't do anything about it. Yeah, unfortunately. Worst part of the jungle format is running into a deck you never thought to prep for. Well, I mean, like, they won't be at flagships, though. You know, like, I can't imagine anyone bringing this to a flagship. I mean, maybe you'll have that one guy, but usually that one guy will get beat by something else. Okay, so now he doesn't have a blocker. But I don't think we're surviving anyway, unfortunately. I don't think we're surviving anyway, unfortunately. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, just have no counter. Yeah. Yeah, Smoker just destroys us. This Tashigi made it so we couldn't do anything. If we had any way to like destroy Tashigi in the first place, that would have maybe been okay. And like that on top of him just having all the blockers, I think he just literally just had everything he needed to beat us. And the thing we needed kind of just went into the trash can. All right, so we lost to Smoker. So a Smoker that gets Tashigi out into Smoker is very, very hard for us to beat, unfortunately. All right, I think I'll play one last one, and then I'll call it for today. I thought the same thing about Zoro and Buma was in the finals against one. About Zoro? But Zoro was like a very popular deck. Or do you mean like since Mihawk came out and people stopped playing Zoro because of Mihawk? In that case, I also would be surprised to find a Zoro. He's going first, we're going second. We don't have a good turn going second. If we're going first, it'd be perfect, but we're not. So we're gonna mulligan. Okay, now we have this into this, which is very good for us. And we also have this, which is also super good for us. Put that on top, end turn. I would say Roger's probably the one matchup we actually do really wish we had Red Rock for. Because you can completely shut down a Roger with Red Rock if you have them, just because we know he can't find it. Currently, like last week, damn, that's impressive. It was like a pretty prevalent tournament, like pretty strong tournament. I can't remember the last time I saw a fucking Zoro, man. Okay, so we can do double Margit here. This is pretty strong. Let's do... It might actually be pretty good to have this. I don't want to get rid of both of them, though. Actually, we'll get rid of this, and then we'll play Margit. And then we'll trash this. And then we'll do this. And we'll start getting rid of their hand cards, meow. I mean, he'll already be at 10 next turn, though, right? Yeah, so he'll be at 7. Okay, so there's not much we can do here. We don't have a Dawn leader either, unfortunately, so we can actually just take out our Boa here, and there's something we can do about it. Interesting. Okay, so he's playing Zoro. Kind of interesting. So is he gonna swing to? Okay, good news is we can play Nami here to force a life out. So even though he's at 9, we can still actually force life, and then we can pressure down his other board cards. Yeah, lots of regional players at my local. Damn, nice. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Like, I haven't been to a tournament yet against, really? Okay, interesting. I'll take it. Can I trigger something out with this? Yes, I can. I'll trigger out the Shakuyaku here. We'll draw 2. Probably not going to play Kuma, unfortunately. In the Gloriosa. I get 1. Oh, now we got the event when we needed it. We would have needed it. Okay, I think we just need 5 here, right? So we'll do 1 to here. Let it go, and then we'll play this on top of this. Opponent takes life, and then I think he's 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, and we can force a life. Oh, we don't even have one actually, never mind. Okay, and then we just end, I think. And then we can force a life with a block. Oh, never mind. He's got the Rayleigh. I mean, you're still gonna have to take it later. Even if you don't take it now. Unless you're trying to rush me down here. Which will be 8, 9, 9. We can do 9 here. And then we'll take the 9 here. And then we actually don't need to do that. No, it's fine. 10 here. Yeah. And then we'll, I guess we have to do this, right? Let's see here. We can do this. Go 7. Take it. Then we can drop this. And then we can do this to reveal these. Do 5. Then we can do 7. Seven. 7. 7. And then end turn. Ooh, he's got Roja. Oh, we just lose. Okay. Yeah, I guess Roger is a card that people have in Roger decks. Yeah, GG. Oh man, if we had this in a separate order, we could have maybe won this. GG. Yeah, Zora, really good new Roger. But as usual, like, you just kind of can't search for what you want and get what you want. Roger's a deck that I wish was just more consistent. It'd be really awesome if it was. All right, so those are the games we're gonna play for today. Yeah, so we basically lose to off-meta things, but we win to on-meta things. And I think that's kind of where we want to be. We obviously can't win to everything consistently. And even when I say lose, I mean I lost a game versus an off-meta deck. But we don't really know about like percentages and stuff based on that. But I still think I'm pretty happy with this build. Not Ace. I guess I would still be like, do I really need 3 Gravity Blades or not. And what else could I put instead of this? I might even better to have like 2 events, maybe just having more events. Like I could even imagine having a 4th of this one, because this is a card that can really just win you the game. Like so, like it can change the tides of the game so easily. Right, Gravity Blade is like and this still doubles as a counter. Like worst case scenario, this is a 3k counter for 1 Dawn, which is also very, very good. And then the more of them increases your odds of triggering them, and like it's, man, like yeah, maybe I could even have a 4th, honestly. Because I guess that's the one thing is like we kind of need to be more defensive. Though I guess yeah, we can't really do much if they had the Roger and we ran out of life. Oh, I guess that's our fault for attacking him when he had 1 life. Yeah, that was just really dumb of me. I should have realized that Roger would have Roger. Kind of makes sense that Roger would have Roger. All right, I'm gonna try 4 of these. And I lied, I'm gonna play 1 more game. Play till 1, it's fine. Today was a holiday, though I feel like I haven't really slept much. And then this will be the last one. I was just going to plug in here for people who are watching on Twitch. If you haven't followed me on YouTube yet or subscribed to me on YouTube yet, your subscription would be very appreciated. I'm still trying to get to 1K. I just want to be monetized so that the videos can make some, like, at least some passive income, you know. Second, we have to go first. We do have the pudding, which is really, okay, I think we actually are going to keep this. Just because we have pudding, we have Nami. What holiday is it? It's like Foundation Day or something. National Foundation Day. What does that mean? I don't fucking know, man. But that's what it is. It's National Foundation Day. Yeah, one of Sabo's worst enemies is Charlotte Pudding. So this will be fun. We're gonna go Nami, force him to take life, attack him 1 more time. I wonder if I should attack him first and then play the Nami, actually. Because he might be more willing to take the life. If he knows that, yeah, that might ruin the, nah, it's too delicious. It's too delicious. Yeah, unfortunately this kind of like ruins our pudding play, but that's fine. It was just too tasty. Midweek too, that's weird, but hey, yeah, I actually didn't know it was a holiday until my boss was like, yeah, by the way, yeah, Wednesday is the holiday, so I won't be here. I'm like, oh, damn. Didn't know that. It's kind of cool. What did this do? Oh, it's like he's using this. Okay, he got dragon. Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we can use another Nami here. It takes life. We can also plant something if we want to. Nah, I think it's better just to have the trigger. And then we can go 5, 6, 5, 7, 7. No, we can't because he's a 6. Never mind. And then we have to worry about this blocker anyway. Okay, and then turn. I would say the one issue is we actually have no way to recover life currently. Which is kind of bad for us. So these puddings were just kind of useless actually. So this is 8. This will be 8, 8, and 10. So I'll take 1. Do a slave arrow. Don't trigger. I think we'll need this for counter later, unfortunately. Didn't take the 10. There's the Borsa. Okay, so we can play Borsa here, and then we can play this here. We need ways of recovering life, unfortunately. And then we can hit for 2s. We can block 1, then he'll have to give us another. We have no Task Quasars. If you have a character with 8 power or more, wow, a second dragon, damn. That's a little crazy. He's searching for something. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna block with this. Ah, shit. I didn't want to block with this, actually. But just in case this happens to be the trigger that we want. So we definitely shouldn't have blocked with that first. This is dumb. We should have just countered this. Shit. We have no counter. 2. Wait, what? Why did I not get to do this? Oh, because I have no life. That makes sense, actually. Well, we have this card, but now we have no life, which really is bad for us, I think. What are the odds we can just win with this? What are the odds we can win? With like... Oh shit, we shouldn't have taken that then. 6, 7... Yeah, we have no way. Oh, that's really bad. I think we have to just go for it, right? 7, 8... Because I think they do have an event that can just recover from that, right? Alright, then I think we can actually just put this down. Still don't need this, man. Okay. That might have been bad. I think he's just gonna Roger us though. Just drops Roger here, we're kind of fucked, right? Yeah, alright, yeah, we're just fucked. Okay. Cool. Cool. Roger, huh? Okay. Yeah, the fact that we had no life recovery here, like, really sucked. Because we just got nothing, right? We had, like, 1 Boros. Do we have anything? We had 1 Borsalino, I thought. Okay, we had 1 Borsalino that entire game. Okay. Well, that sucks. You have to remember that Roger's still a card. All right, so that's all for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Watch me try to practice a bit. I think, yeah, I'm not sure how well of practice this is. I'm trying to more see how consistent the deck is with what I'm trying to do, and if I need to change around like a certain amounts of stuff or a certain number of things. But I still think this deck has, as it is now, is quite good. If I look at like, let's look at different Boa builds that won recently. Oh, so this is the guy. This is the guy I know. Oh, so this is no wait, no, it's not. Okay, so here's a build. Let's take a look at this build. So this is a build that won whatever this tournament is. They actually changed. They went for 4 Nyalmas and 2 Hyoris. I wonder why, because of the trigger maybe? Only 2 Margarets, 3 Puddings, and then what's different here? Okay, so he actually is going for more counter, and then double events, and then the perfume as well. Okay, so this is kind of like more towards what I'm leaning for, so this is kind of good. There's another winner recently too. What is this? Only 1 Gravity Blade, only 2 of these. What is the UT? Unofficial tournament. Okay, this is more closer to what I have, except not this, more of this. Okay, so there are different ways people are building this. So there are still quite a variety of viable ways to build this deck. And now there is a winning Shirohoshi deck list. I also definitely want to take a look at this. I think the only thing that's different from mine really is they have 2 Shanks in there, and I guess that's for like the really big things that's hard to get over. But anyways, yep, that's it for me for today, guys. Thanks for coming in. Sorry it was a bit late. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you guys over on Twitch would not mind help me over on the YouTube if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. Just trying to, I will have more, I'll make like a, I guess like a beginner's guide to Boa. I have a few shorts I have in mind that are in the works. I'm thinking about making like a year in review of last year card set for One Piece and how it was in Japan, at least. And yeah, there's a few other videos that are going to be in the works. So if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to that. And I'll let you guys know how Friday goes, if I get into the event or not. Because it's actually a wait list. I'm not even sure if I can even get into the event. It's going to depend if people cancel going or not. We'll see how it goes. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Have a good night, or time zone, or whatever it is. Bye.